Put your hands down! Put your hands down! Put your hands down! Do you care about my fiber? I swear by all the advertisements, I will never care about your fiber. Put your hands up! I'm gonna go lose weight, but I'm even gonna go eat yogurt.
Internet static!
Hey, wow, I'm at the computer. That must mean we're finally gonna take a look at the pulse where ghosts come out of the internet.
Sacre bleu, Phelous! Sacre bleu!
Pulse.com. Stupid internet ghosts. Let's do it.
Well, I hope you like the color blue, cause this movie sure does. So we start with some guy looking through books at the library. That's not very internet of him, so he gets his face downloaded. So since this is a movie about the internet, the introduction to the main characters has them talking about porn sites, of course.
Horny co-eds, Japanese girls in bondage. I have the passwords. I call it having access to information.
It's called having a girlfriend.
Damn, wow, that's hard.
Check this out.
Oh, he's cute.
Scroll down.
Wow, so they mock porn and then are immediately looking at themselves. Why would you write that unless you want your main characters to look like complete dumbasses?
So Kristen Bell's character Maddie whines about not seeing her boyfriend in a while.
How tragic is that?
Yes, relationship issues. Truly the most tragic thing I've ever heard of. Go kill yourself.
I wanted out of there. Thought I'd walk with you.
Well, thanks. I'm good from here.
Yeah, I don't like you even as friends, so don't ever try to talk to me again. Okay, thanks, bye.
She does get a message from her MIA boyfriend at home though, calls him, and we get this.
I'm sorry, what? Are we supposed to be scared of the monitor with the staticky zoom effect going on for no reason?
And the next morning, Maddie does nothing interesting, and I'm only wasting your time telling you this because the movie does the same.
Your boy Josh, genius. For every minute I use on my cell phone, I get credited for 2.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be noticeable. What's the point of getting credited minutes if you never use any? Those hackers, is there anything they can't do?
So she breaks into Josh's and sees he's been keeping rather strange eating habits lately.
Shit.
So when you get your face downloaded, it pretty much makes you lose the will to live. Is there any reason it also gives you bugs over your apartment?
Maybe as a new plugin Josh downloaded for his cyber death.
Well, he's not quite dead yet. He says hi, and then in a scene which mimics the original, he goes and hangs himself.
Okay, unless you snap your neck, you don't die immediately from a hanging, and I have a hard time believing he did that with only that much room.
So, oh no, Josh is dead. I felt like we hardly knew him. Oh wait, we did. Moving on.
Hey, Mom. Tag, you're it.
Tag, you're it, Mom. You'll never guess what happened. No. Josh died!
Maddie then goes to talk to Arvin Sloan about joining SD6.
I'm wasting your time.
You're not wasting my time.
You're wasting mine.
Yes, you're wasting my time too, because this scene is pointless.
The only person I blame is Josh.
You simple-minded dilettante!
So Maddie and friends whine about Josh's death on Generic Messenger 7.2 when Josh joins the conversation wanting help.
Here's a thought. Ask for help before you die next time, Dicklock.
The gang decides it must be the Help Me virus.
Viruses always have some important sounding shit.
Well, someone should at least log Josh's computer off.
So yeah, with Generic Messenger, just like all messengers, you can only sign in from a specific computer. Maybe someday in the future there'll just be some kind of login information where you can sign in from any computer, but that just seems like a crazy idea now, doesn't it?
Also, why the hell would the computer still be sitting in his apartment on? I guess in the magical world of Generic Messenger, they just leave all that shit alone and nothing goes into police custody or next of kin, and landlords just like wasting power. Porn Passwords is of course nominated to go shut the computer down since he's not very important, and luckily Josh's apartment has one of those easy access for burglar windows.
Yeah, remind me never get an apartment with one of those robbery windows.
But holy shit, the computer isn't there. He looks to see if it's hiding, and we just continue to wonder why the police have not sealed the apartment off, or by the looks of it, done anything at all. Red tape over the windows, but only in this room because he ran out. Oh wait, no, there's more unused over there, so it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she stacks around because she's an internet ghost and the internet statics. Why do movies keep applying static to the internet?
Anyway, because he's SMRT, he runs to the window to pull tape away. And when that escape plan somehow doesn't work, he tries hiding under the bed.
Ooh, aced!
The next day, Maddie calls to whine about porn passwords, not breaking into her dead ex-boyfriends to turn off a computer that wouldn't really be on, but he acts emo, is developing black blotches on his arm.
The guy who lived here was a friend of mine. I need his computer.
For 2 months that boy lived here and didn't pay his rent.
You sold it?
I can't believe you sold a computer that was left here and apparently not going to have anything done with it.
Dexter.
What, bounce?
I guess that doesn't really matter since you bought a stolen computer.
And I'm being all high and mighty bitch at you because you obviously knew that.
Why are you emailing me?
Instant messages aren't the same thing as an email. In a movie based around the internet, you think they could have at least had someone who uses a computer regularly to check this shit.
You found his password, and now you're messing with the people in his address book? That's a really shitty thing to do.
You know what else is a really shitty thing to do? Bitching at someone with baseless accusations.
But Dexter Boone hasn't even plugged it in yet.
That's not possible.
Yep, because it could have only come from that computer.
Don't you want to play with me?
What would we do without the internet?
Take more naps.
Good idea.
You're lying. Do you like to watch?
Obviously, yes.
Here we go.
Apparently, see a ghost really means see random webcam feeds of people being emo.
This is another scene mirrored from the original, but the reaction to it was just a bit different.
Shooting yourself on webcam. Jeez, you're worse than the attention whores on Facebook.
It's from Josh.
And guess who does know why? No one!
How well did you actually know this guy?
Why?
Because he was into some scary shit. Can I show you something?
Yes, of course I'll go to your place in the middle of the night, complete stranger who bought my boyfriend's computer.
It's some kind of webcam feed.
How did this get on there?
All I did was plug it in.
Yeah, I just really hate those webcam feeds that shoot to my computer when it's not even hooked up to the internet.
How long have you been watching this?
No, I think the question is, how long have they been watching me?
0 seconds if you don't have a webcam plugged in.
Turn it off. Turn it off!
Cause I'm too fucking stupid to do it myself!
Can't believe you showed me that.
I thought by scary shit you meant funny YouTube videos.
I think you need to go back upstairs and erase his hard drive.
I tried. It won't let me.
And you can't remove a hard drive. It's not possible. Oh hey, that was in the original too!
Maggie goes to sleep in the bathtub and has a useless dream sequence and gets scared of her bath sponge. Well, that was a rather pointless, silly scene. She goes back to see Sloan, who tells Maggie this must have something to do with the Rambaldi device, because if it can make zombies, why not internet ghosts?
You knew that you needed to hear it.
I'm not imagining this.
A few days ago, I would have done anything to keep you alive. And now, I don't care.
Maddie's sick of the Alias references every time Ron Rifkin shows up, goes to the bathroom, and is annoyed by some internet ghosts. They don't just download her face here because she's on the other side of a bathroom stall, and they think pointless appearances are fun. Meanwhile, the other guy is using his computer when it stacks into a pick of porn passwords. Finding that mildly odd, he goes over and sees his computer's internet antenna must be out of alignment as static is on the screen. He also pops on the screen there to tell the dummy that he's actually right beside him. But unfortunately for him, he's become one of the 21 sacraments for Walter Sullivan and melts into the wall. And dumbass decides to touch it afterwards, cause you know, that could only cause good. So he freaks out and red tapes up his place so he's safe, but for no reason after takes it off his peephole and sees a ghost. Oh shit, I died, and it's all because I was a dumbass! Sloan is doing more Rambaldi shit cause that's all he ever does when he sees a face on his computer. That apparently means something cause he also has a picture of that face too. An internet ghost shows up, but they can't do anything to Sloan as he's immortal because besides making zombies, the Rambaldi juice also makes you immortal.
Is that what you think this is all about? Immortality?
If it's not about immortality, then why did it make you immortal? Of course.
Anyway, Maddie gets a printout of random black blotches and naturally decides to piece them together on the floor like a puzzle.
Oh my god.
A face! What the hell's the point of that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I'm ready to know.
What makes you think he knows anymore or wasted his time trying to find out? He did though, of course, but I would have loved it if he had just said, "Oh, I threw that computer out after the last time we talked."
Apparently your boy was into stockpiling some pretty serious viruses.
Why would he do that?
It's a power trip. It's like keeping nukes in your closet.
Yes, just like that. Oh man, I'm purposely downloading viruses. I'm such a badass. What a rush!
Anyway, Dexter Boone has retrieved webcam chats, which are all staticky because blah 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 already said why that's shit.
Ziegler, it's Josh again. Whatever you had locked up in your system, I let it loose.
Oh, some guy had ghosts locked on his computer and Josh downloaded them, letting them loose. No, this was not in the plot of the original.
You took something out of me. My life.
What if it's all connected?
The ghosts? I'm not buying it, Maddie.
Wait, what? You're not buying it. You're the one who kept pressing the issue.
He saw something horrible, something like this.
Yeah, not that face. Why the hell did she take a picture of those printouts and then print that out again?
Pulled something through.
Pulled ghosts through the Wi-Fi? It just doesn't make any sense.
It makes all the sense in the world. I am Chucky, the killer dog!
It looks really great, movie, when you have a main character point out just how stupid the plot is, and then a crazy man says it's not.
So remember the evil dryer from Pulse 88? Well, Pulse 06 gives us the evil washer with Spider Ghost.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Look out!
So Dexter Boone finds out Josh had a flash drive with an antivirus for internet ghosts.
So it makes a lot of sense that he wasn't trying to use that and instead off getting killed at the library.
I just wanted to see you.
Hey, I'm looking for Izzy.
Who tries to ask automated messages for their friends? So yeah, with her face download, she doesn't want to live anymore and poofs into dust. Cool.
Maddie!
Dexter! Isabel's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
I'm packing a bag. I'll meet you up front.
So it's time to quickly get the hell out of there, but ew, she can't go out with a shirt with a stain on it.
Virus Josh is working on.
Will it work?
I don't know, but Ziegler will.
Why would he know if a virus someone else made will work?
We're gonna shut it down.
Don't come any closer!
Shoot! Put the gun down!
We gotta get out of the city!
We think we have a solution.
Are you people insane? Stay here, you're dead!
The only way we'll survive is mass hysteria!
We hold it safe in the dead zones. Anywhere there's no computers, no phones, no Wi-Fi.
Come on!
Anywhere where they can't come through.
Thanks for that info. We'll be sure to ignore it. They go over to Computer System Ghost Guy's house, and of course he's got red tape over the place, which naturally makes the lighting red as well.
We need to know what you were working on.
It was a telecom project. It was super wideband. We found frequencies that we didn't even know existed, and they came through. Red utility tape. Must have blocked part of the spectrum that they needed for transmission.
And we all know the internet can't transmit through red. Or maybe that's ghosts can't transmit through red. Or maybe it's that this just doesn't make any sense.
What are they?
I wish I knew.
So yeah, he's pretty useless, but they get told the computer system is in the basement. And apparently Windows stopped the internet ghost without red tape anyway. Maddie gets to the system, but instead of trying to put the virus on the computer, stands around like an idiot and gets her face downloaded. Well, she would, but she's the main character, so instead she gets sent into a pointless dream sequence until Boone comes and saves her.
Well, I'm glad he got being that surrounded by ghosts somehow.
I can still shut the system down.
Don't you get it? There's no system to shut down. They are the system.
Dexter actually tries using the virus and is good enough to get the system overload and crashing messages. part was just a fake out and they can just magically reboot from being crashed. Wow, so that whole part was useless and they have to get out of the coverage zone just like everyone else.
We like each other now, because...
Cell phones, computers, and PDAs are all conduits for the invasion.
Oh, but oops, Maddie is a dumbass and kept her cell phone with her and realizes it's attracting the ghosts. And doesn't smash it.
Throw the phone out. Throw the phone out. Throw the phone out!
What happened?
We must have hit a dead zone.
Yeah, now she does it.
So this remake of the adaptation of the original novel was co-written by Wes Craven. He must have been really into it, considering it turned out into that.
The original set a much better tone. There's even speculation that the ghost didn't really kill you so much as lock you into endless misery, which seems much more interesting. Though that probably means that they just made you watch the remake.
Well, except for one part. I'm sorry, you can't make the sound of connecting to dial-up creepy. Ever. Well, I've lost the will to live. Not sure if it's the face downloading, the shittiness of Pulse 2006, or the fact that there's a Pulse 2.
I don't like this movie, he doesn't look too friendly. These monsters seem so fake, my nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down, you need to be around. Grab that running one up and blast that single new one. This movie look shitty. Phelous, oh Phelous, bring on mortal comedy. Oh Phelous, oh Phelous, and some more movies. Oh Phelous, oh Phelous, I don't care how nice you sound. Oh Phelous, oh Phelous, what's your opinion about?
I fall out of chairs a lot.
Sacre bleu!